So have you ever been in a situation where you're trying to lose weight and you just don't know where to start? There's so much information out there, it can be almost mind-blowing. Probably one of the greatest areas I would just recommend, almost for anybody really just to start when it comes to wanting to improve your diet, improving your physique, and transform your body, is literally just to be aware of what it is you're eating and to be consciously eating and to actually be aware of what you're inputting and what the output is. So just being aware of what you are eating and being conscious. And so I like to think of my body and like my whole temple as almost as a computer. And so if you're on a computer and you press a button, you input into the computer, there is an output. Right? So if you type this letter, this thing shows up on the screen. If you type this sequence of letters, this thing is the response. So just being aware, treat your body almost like it's a computer, and remember that every input has an output. And so for myself, like I've done mono weeks eating, like a banana has a different output. Bananas have a different output than a apple does. Same thing for a mango, and same thing for an orange. Even lettuce has a different output, right? So everything we input has a direct output. And this goes for everything, like including our emotions, our posture. There's always a response, right? And so I think the first thing in order to improving your physique and your eating habits is really just to start with the awareness. Because what will happen is once you have this awareness of being like, okay, this is how eating a bunch of apples makes me feel, versus this is how eating a bunch of, a pizza makes me feel, right? Being aware of the difference in how those foods make you feel is one of the first steps in order to succeeding. And the reason is because once you have the awareness of like, oh man, I feel super sluggish after X, Y, or Z foods, but I feel super invigorated after foods like these, what you'll start to do is you'll start to associate pain to the foods that make you feel crappy, and you'll start to associate pleasure to the foods that make you feel better, right? Because we all want to feel better. Like most of us just want to have increased vitality. So that would be my first step on just where to start on how to transform your body, is just being aware of the foods you're eating. And don't change your diet. Eat whatever you want. Keep your diet the same, but just be aware of how the foods make you feel. And like I said, treat your body, it's like a computer. Every input, there's an output. And be aware of those outputs. Be aware. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below. Or if you're interested in implementing some healthy lifestyle habits, feel free to book a call with me. Alright, peace.